twisted just a hair more.
Scary face.
And the body says, hey, I'll take it from here.
Bang! Jesus! She got knocked in the next week. Oh my God! Hey, Zay.
No.
Hey, Zay.
Okay, yeah.
Did you hear about the little insects that they graduated college with a liberal arts degree, and they specialized in creating hair for plastic figures?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, there were 1 million doll hair BABs. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting into the movie $1 Million Baby. This will be our reaction to it. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen before. Super excited to get into this. Don't know much about it other than it's about a woman boxer. It's about and I think and Clint Eastwood is in it, and Morgan Freeman is in it. And Clint Eastwood, I think, is the coach. I could be wrong. Other than that, I don't know literally anything else about this movie other than it has been, like, I've heard the name so many times growing up. I just don't know into what correlation I've heard it in, but I've heard people reference, like, oh, $1 Million Baby, $1 Million Baby, $1 Million Baby. So I've heard about it a bunch, but other than what I just said, I really don't know anything else about this movie. It's a sport drama. Zay, anything you know before we get into this?
No, super excited to get into it. Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman sounds like a hell of a combo, so I'm excited to see what we get today.
Yeah, absolutely enjoyed Gran Torino, and I believe this came out. I don't know what came out first, this one or Gran Torino, but excited nonetheless. This was a big bite request by James Jackson. Thank you, James Jackson, for the big bite request. Super excited to see what it's all about. Yeah, well, with that being said, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer, except one more thing. If you like what you're watching, leave a like down below, subscribe, stay tuned for more if you're not already, and if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this or various other movies, also get 3 movie reactions ahead of YouTube or even farther ahead in the form of full-length reaction. Check that out on Patreon, the link for that in the description. Also, you can potentially become a big member where you can suggest a full-length reaction to a movie of your choice once per month that may or may not make as edited reaction on YouTube. Again, you can check that out in the link in the description on Patreon. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into $1 Million Hair BABs. Oh, shit, damn. Oh my gosh, the amount of pain directed right at your, what, liver?
I can't stop that. Get in there, you useless shit.
Oh my gosh.
What do we do? Tell me what you do. You let him hit you.
What?
What? Why?
Sometimes it's just nothing you can do.
I didn't want him to hit me, and I'm already hurt. What do you mean just let him hit me?
And Frankie knew how to work everyone.
Oh, if he hits you, what? Does he open up? Oh, he's real stealing it.
Boxing is about respect. Getting it for yourself and taking it away from the other guy.
I owe you money.
No, sir.
I know your mama.
Don't rather know, sir.
So Clint Eastwood is one of those actors that is Clint Eastwood in whatever movie he's in.
Yeah, he's just always Clint Eastwood.
Just like the guy from Gran Torino so far.
I don't train girls.
Maybe you should. People see me fight, say I'm pretty tough.
Tough ain't enough.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Hit you with a rhyme. He rhymed up on you.
What did Hogan want?
Offer us a title shot. 2 or 3 more fights, you'll be ready.
I mean, smart. If you don't think he's ready, then he's not ready, most likely.
Frankie liked to say that boxing is an unnatural act.
I wonder why Frankie is so, like, maybe he lost his opportunity at the title or something at some point.
I don't know. I mean, it is a good point, though. Yeah, if you lose a title fight, you might never, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Drops your stock, for sure.
What's confusing you this week?
Oh, it's the same old 1 God, 3 God thing. Jesus.
Son of God, don't play stupid.
Well, what is he then? Does that make him a demigod?
There are no demigods, you fucking pagan.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
You write your daughter?
Absolutely.
Now you're lying to a priest.
You know
I mean,
what?
It is like, why go though if you're just gonna patronize?
Yeah, I know, but who am I to speak? Because I am not educated on this matter. But as a messenger of the Lord, I imagine he'd have a little more patience, a little bit more understanding, maybe a nicer tone to him, instead of just going off calling him a fucking pagan. Like,
Well, sometimes the Lord needs to get right to the point.
My name's Dangerous Dealer, fighting Flippo Bam Bam Barch out of Broward County, Texas.
Yeah, homeboy's gonna get his ass knocked the fuck out if he steps in the ring.
J something with a B. I don't know his last name. Bruchel, something like that.
I'd like to become the welterweight champion of the world. Thomas, He-Man Hearns to fight me for the welterweight championship of the whole world.
Yo, Flip, shut up, man.
Yeah, and I recognize who's the other dude too. I recognize him as well.
He's in the Ant-Man movies. I just don't remember his name.
Oh, them some nice tights, Danger. I'm gonna give you that ass whooping later, Olive Oil.
Oh, damn.
I just thought you might like to know you got a fighter out there not talking to another manager.
Big Willie is not talking to Mickey Mack.
Not a word. Neither one of them.
I don't know why he's saying it's not happening, but I feel like that's him trying to tell him it is.
There's dozens of trainers who train girls. You won't have any trouble finding one.
Don't hardly need a dozen, boss. You'll do fine.
Don't call me boss now.
If I stop calling you boss, will you train me?
I don't think you're understanding what he's trying to say.
He's saying, "I will not fucking train you."
Working the bag, boss.
Not your boss. That bag's working you.
Damn. Hey, maybe go talk to the other guy, that skinny guy. He wants to fight people. Maybe he'll fight.
Oh God, I honestly think she'd beat the brakes off of him, and he would never box again. Oh, it's gonna be her just.
Keep rotating. That keeps your head moving. And keep one shoulder back.
Yeah.
Keep rotating. Keep moving. That's it. Good. Good. Keep that chin tucked in.
Her form isn't terrible in terms of she's not winding back her shoulders, because when you wind back to hit, you're letting the other person know that you're coming at them, and they have so much time to dodge or block that. But she's just going straight for it, which is cool to see.
I'll walk out with you.
Oh, I am home. We'll see.
Oh man, you sleep here?
Wow.
Would it bother you much if I worked a little longer?
Yes, get out. I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna hear that. You see, this isn't even a fucking door. This is two fucking curtains I pull together to pretend I have a home. Get out.
I get she has heart, but the idea of being like, oh wow, nice bed. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back to hitting that bag. Right?
Saw your last fight, Shawrell. Spent so much time face down, I thought the canvas had titties.
Damn.
All right, that wasn't that funny. Right. Fuck, get this kid out of here.
I'm Shawrell.
You know, I see a lot of myself in him, and I don't like it.
Everyone, comment down below if that's Cameron.
What you laughing at? Hold the bag, stupid.
God, sometimes he's a likable character, and sometimes he's such an asshole character.
I mean, I guess this is where he ended up after Eminem disrespected the fuck out of him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes he's like, he gets shit on if he's the bad guy. Like, it's insane.
This bag?
Yes, that bag. That's my bag. And if you're hitting it, people will think I'm training you. Every time you touch it, you're losing me business out here.
I don't think anyone has watched her hit that bag once.
His business is losing money every month, and he still won't accept payment to train her. That is some dedication.
The only trouble is I'm going to be wasting your time because you're too old. How old are you?
31 until my next birthday.
Oh, well, there you go, 31. What kind of training is that?
Never had any boss.
Well, I hate to say it, but it shows.
What a dick.
I
Jesus Christ.
It's
Like,
crazy because
throw her-
I'm trying to give him that, like, he's a hardhead, but nah, he's just really an asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
throw her a bone, brother. He's like, yeah, I can fucking tell you ain't been trained by nobody.
I also needed to talk with you about business.
Oh, yeah, well, I just got off the phone with Hogan. We're all set for September.
Is he gonna retire?
I gotta leave you, Frankie.
no, he's gonna go to Mickey Mac, ain't he?
The title's just 2 fights away.
It ain't that. It's like you said. I got one shot. I need somebody in the action who can make things happen.
Damn.
And I gotta make a change before the fight.
You coached him too well.
I'm sorry, Frankie. I know how long you're waiting on a title. I wish you could have
That's
been
a
with me.
snaky move, though. That's a snake move.
It is snaky, but when you get it into his head so much how much it matters, you're gonna convince him that, like, any move is justifiable.
Mickey's got the connections.
Well, it ain't about connections, Frank. It's about you not believing in him. You could have got him a title fight 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to do? Just put him in over his head? Not protect him?
He's almost too scared to let him fight.
Didn't want my fighter spending the second half of his life cleaning up other people's spit.
You just protected yourself out of a championship fight. How do you say that in Gaelic?
I mean, you have to, like, I get it. He's like, oh, I do believe in him. That's why I'm training him. But also, he was too scared to let him fight. It's like, you need to let him. Because, yeah, you might not be able to get another fight, but if he never has a chance, then how can he prove it? Oh, she finally buy one?
Did he just win the title?
Yeah.
He won.
And because the
I
whole
don't know if
thing
that
was
makes
like,
him- do you think that would make you feel better or worse if you were
it would make me feel worse about myself. Like, damn, I didn't trust him enough to. Maybe I was holding him. I doubt my decisions on not letting him get the title and having kept pushing him off.
You're not breathing right. That's why you're panting.
This is fucking all right, Shadow Man. Fucking the Dark Knight over there. Just,
I wouldn't be surprised if she looked back.
Right. You're not breathing right. That's why it's not going correctly.
If I'm too old for this, then I got nothing. That enough truth to suit you?
I'm
Wow.
afraid what you're about to say.
I'll show you a few things, and then we'll get you a trainer.
No, sorry. I seen you looking at me.
Yeah, out of pity.
Don't you say that. I want a trainer.
I respect her tenacity. I gotta say, I
Yeah.
respect it.
I
That's the
know.
person you want.
She's got drive.
If I'm going to take you on,
You won't never regret it.
if I take you on,
I promise I'll work so
He's
hard.
like, shut the fuck up.
God, this is a mistake already. You don't say anything. You don't question me. And I'm going to try to forget the fact that you're a girl. I'm going to teach you how to fight. Then we'll get you a manager, and I'm off down the road.
He's such an old dog. Like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like, he's stuck in his ways.
Yeah.
But he's slowly opening up. She didn't listen to a
She's
damn
so
thing
excited.
you just
She's like a
said.
little kid. She's like, and he's like, fuck.
She didn't do a damn thing he said, though. She was just like, agreed to the terms and conditions.
Stop.
What'd I do wrong?
One is you asked a question, and two is you asked another question.
Oh my gosh, this is not considered a comedy, but it's hilarious.
When I come over on my right foot, it is right.
I don't.
I mean, it's
I don't
impressive because
think
he's
she's-
doing it.
Yeah, absolutely, but I don't know if she took all that in.
That's a lot. Yeah, it would definitely take me some time to like.
I'd be like, let me just start with the front.
Yup. Yup. All work's easy work, baby. Yup.
Now I want to see her get in a match.
Yeah.
Someone's getting fucked up. Either she's training so hard and she's gonna knock the living shit out of whoever she faces first, or she's gonna get the living shit knocked out of her because it's a movie and she needs to get humble.
Let me tell you, she gets knocked out. She ain't that door is gonna be padlocked in that gym.
I'm doing pretty good, right? I mean, for a girl.
I don't train girls.
Congratulations, you're a man now.
Are ready for a fight?
Oh,
Hey, Sally.
Oh, okay.
Looking for a girl, Sally?
I'm looking for a good one.
Oh.
Nice working with you, girlie.
Just like that, you're wrapping it up.
And we know she ain't gonna let that slide.
I think you're ready for a fight.
See, I don't get the vibe from him. He gives a single shit about her.
She loses this fight, he's gonna be like, you know what? I just don't think the way my bank account's set up, I can keep funding your fights.
Every time I get inside, she's on me.
You're doing great. You're wearing it down. Just keep punching.
I ain't doing great. I'm losing.
It's fucking useless. Oof. Nice.
Hell of a fighter. 11-0.
That's who you put her up for her first fight again?
Oh, it's your first fight? Perfect. Fight this undefeated champion right now. Well, not champion, but this undefeated person.
Your left. Keep your left up.
He thinks he can hear you from back here.
Now he's gonna go down and help her just out of his own damn pride. He's gonna be like, my
Yeah.
girl's like she's, you know.
Okay, great.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Sally, what am I doing wrong? Don't worry, you're wearing her down. Sally, they said it's 30-0 points.
It ain't fitting real well, Sally.
Fine. You take her. She can't fight worth a shit anyway.
Somebody tell me what's going on.
I knew he's so sleazy.
Yeah, this is my fighter.
Then you got 10 seconds.
Oh, you just gave her a second wind.
She thinks she knows you, that's all. Every time you drop it, she comes right over the top.
Fighter, I'm calling it.
Go give it to her.
The body knows what fighters don't.
All right, come on. Come on.
Twist it just a hair more.
Scary face.
And the body says, hey, I'll take it from here.
Bang! Jesus!
She got knocked in the next week. Oh my gosh! She's gonna wake up.
She'll get the corner. Good lord!
Rest. And we'll talk about this when...
Every other jab was like, bang, bang. That one was like... You ever see those commercials where like it's like a girl doing something and then all of a sudden they sub in like a giant dude like to like dunk a basketball? That's what it was. It's like ding ding, then Tyson, bang, just.
Damn! Oh my gosh!
Dude, test her for PEDs because no fucking way she's now hitting people that hard. I'm bro.
Yo, I'd be like crawling out of there if I was. Oh my gosh!
Just
oh my gosh! She's
1,
destroying
2,
them.
Cam's army crawling out the bottom of the ring. They're like, get back here. Just grab you by your ankles. Come here.
Point is to get good. You can't get good if you keep knocking them out in the first round. How am I going to get you fights?
You overtrained her.
I mean, he's funny enough. He is right because there are fighters. I've watched fighters that in the UFC that lose when it goes the distance because they don't have that. They don't know how to fight that long. They're so used to knocking people out early. It can definitely be a detriment to you.
Just
But considering she can hits like the Hulk, I don't like 2 hits. She is she's dead. She's deceased. She's not fighting anymore. Nice. Yes. Bro, get this fucking Captain America.
She fucking flew.
Fucking what? Miss Marvel ass. Get her out. She just hit Captain Marvel hit, bro. She just took her off her feet.
She just did the ancient one to Doctor Strange. Her soul just came out of her body. Like,
and then she was like, "No, come back." She grabbed it and yanked it back into her body. Dog, she might get her head detached. She went up in weight.
I don't know. Her strength might be. Oh, fuck. Shit, never mind.
Oh, busted her nose right up.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh. That sponge did nothing.
Fucking dry. He didn't even. He just fucking scraped her face with a loofah. Like.
Please, Frank, if you can stop the blood, I can beat her.
Bite down on this.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh! Oh! If she gets hit in that nose again, she's fucking cooked, by the way.
Breathe in.
What does that do?
You got 20 seconds before this turns into a geyser and it's gonna spray all over the front row.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck?
Yes, 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 yes!
9, 10.
Oh, it's gonna squirt, ain't it? Okay, it's not squirting.
Keep your head back.
Won't you talk a little, Yates, to her? Sure, what a treat that is.
Do boxers have like their like medical insurance covered, or like how does that? I mean, because
I'm sure like professionals probably have fantastic medical through like contracts and a whole bunch of shit. But when you're in an amateur level, I have no idea how that would even work.
I'll be right here.
Oh, look, he's starting. Wow, he's caring for her.
Mm-hmm.
She writes your daughter?
Every week.
Oh,
I've no idea why you come to church.
such an asshole. Honestly.
The priest?
Yeah.
They're both assholes.
Billy was a former prostitute out of East Berlin.
Ah.
Had a reputation for being the dirtiest fighter.
Blood sprayed on me, that's for sure.
Yeah. And she's a dirty fighter, apparently. Oh.
Oh,
what fucking, you can't
Damn,
fucking do that. You
ref
literally
caught
can't.
his trick.
You also can't do that. You would be disqualified. What the fuck? Or docked points at least.
Title match, right?
Are you British? It's a title you can't take away. She's got nothing to lose. You got nothing to win.
Oh, that makes sense.
Still be a good fight.
Learn to protect your face a little better. I wouldn't have to turn down this money.
Gosh. Honestly, if anything, maybe him just being such a douche is what she's getting so angry about when she gets in the ring. This could be helping her.
Yeah.
Well, ain't no big secret what you're wishing for. Go on and blow.
How's it going, Scrap?
That doing good, Mickey.
Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
He stayed with me through my last fight in San Bernardino. Everybody's got a particular number of fights in him. Mine was 109.
Damn.
Wow. It's a lot of fights.
It says a lot about Frankie, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cut opens up. Blood starts pouring into my eye. He's talking about throwing in the towel. But he ain't my manager. He can't throw in nothing. Next morning, I lose the eye.
Jeez.
Frankie thinks he should have stopped that fight. Should have saved my eye.
It's a constant reminder.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get to the title, maybe he's not the one to take you there.
Oh, gosh.
I'm
Did
Maggie
he do this with
Fitzgerald.
Willie?
I hear you're a real good manager.
I don't know, but I think maybe Willie was the catalyst for him to do this with her.
But I thought
like
you should
he
know
saw
I ain't never
maybe,
leaving this
and was
together.
like, I'm not gonna let this happen again, you
So
know?
you don't need to make any more excuses to bump into me.
But she's saying, fuck off. I'm staying
Yeah.
with
Maggie always did like taking him out in the first round.
it. That's funny.
The letters always came back marked the same way. Return to sender.
Oh.
Oh.
He really does write his daughter.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go for the title, we got some moves to. Hey.
Thank you so much.
So she's gonna get to fight the girl from London. Okay.
You think she's gonna bring up what, like, the whole Mickey Max situation?
I think they gave you somebody else's.
No. This is it.
What does it say?
It's something in Gaelic.
It's in Gaelic.
But he knows Gaelic. Mogish. Mogwish.
Mocushal?
If it's some slur, we just said it like 3 times.
Struck down, channel removed.
Yeah.
we're like, we didn't know. All right, come on. Yeah, good hand checks.
She's gonna knock her out of the fucking ring. I'm like,
Mokushla. Damn, now she's on the Everlast stool. Real deal.
I can't get inside. I can't get close enough to hit her.
She's younger, she's stronger, and she's more experienced. What are you gonna do about it?
damn. Wait, hold on. What just entered her mind? What is she gonna do about it?
Ooh, nice. Yes.
Dude, guys. Was that like a fucking 720? My gosh. What does that mean?
She was convicted of 37 murders after every fight. It's gonna mean like dumbass or something. Like what? Like what does it mean?
This is the Johnson's old house.
Not anymore.
That's your mom?
Yeah, I guess.
No fridge. No stove, neither. They'll be here for you, move in.
You know, you're pretty ungrateful for the person that just bought the house.
You shouldn't have done it. You should have asked me first.
Why?
They're gonna stop my welfare.
Mama, no, they ain't.
I can't live without my welfare.
Get a job.
Like, really?
Why don't you just give me the money? You have to buy me a house.
You knock her out.
You want the money? Sell it.
Ungrateful. Both of you suck.
Damn.
I'll try and keep the house. Just worry about all those expenses.
What expenses? She bought the fucking thing when there's no mortgage.
No,
just get a job.
She's saying I'll keep the house, but you better worry about how you're gonna cover all that welfare I'm not gonna get anymore, is what she's saying.
How about you cover it? You not even 312 pounds.
Oh my gosh, look at the little donkey.
Wow.
My daddy had a German Shepherd, Axel.
That's a great name for a German Shepherd.
It wasn't until he got home that night alone that I saw the shovel in the back of the truck.
Oh, man.
Sure miss watching the two of them together.
I bet you her dad was the only one who was nice to her, too.
I got nobody but you, Frankie.
Well, you've got me.
Aw.
Until we find you a good manager.
Ah.
I used to come here with Daddy.
What if a place like this is for sale? I got a little bit of savings.
Okay, invest it into the gym, because it ain't doing so well.
Well, she's got a title shot. The Blue Bear.
Oh, no, not the Blue Bear.
Yeah.
So, finally get to decide something?
That's what I'm saying.
Fly there, drive back.
What's
the stupidest thing? Toilet's overflowing.
Oof, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Come on, Danger. Put up your hands.
I guess and this is why they made the toilet overflow.
Sorry.
Where's the girl at? Let her beat this dude's... I'm sorry, Anthony Mack. You gotta get your ass kicked.
How'd I do, Miss Scrape?
You did good, Danger. You did real good.
Oh, gosh.
I know I can do her, just I'm tired of Velcro for me.
He might die, honestly.
Yeah.
Mind if I borrow this, Danger?
Oh, man. I thought your name was Danger.
Yo, he's gonna deck him.
Now I get to fight a retard and an old man.
Oh!
All right, man.
Yeah, keep talking. Yeah. Spit out a tooth.
110.
Oh, there's 110.
I don't know if that was an official fight. You
that counts. Oh shit! But here we are. This is what we're here for.
Yeah, win it, because I just want to know what Makushle means.
You ever see Mike Tyson's ring entrances? Terrifying. You see a lot of people come in like silk, and like Floyd Mayweather came in like this armor like stuff, like a Roman style. Mike Tyson came out in a towel with a hole cut in it, and it was just draped over his body. He didn't care about the extras. He just came in and was like, I'm killing you. So he didn't come in any swag. It was insane. All right, come on. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, fuck.
That's crazy. That's a minus a point.
Take away a point. 1 point deduction at the blue corner.
That's minus another point, by the way. What? It's insane. Like, there's been a lot of shady shit. Yes! Yes!
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Dang.
Don't look away from her for even a second. She's going to try to pull some shady shit.
I want you to go to the liver this time. I want you to hit it right up under her skinny ass. Understand?
What is
right
that?
In the sciatic nerve. Just keep digging it in.
Oh my gosh.
What about the ref?
Just keep yourself between the ref and the bear, and everything's just fine.
What is the idea, to just fucking wobble her legs so she can't walk anymore?
I guess. He's like, fuck it. If we can't knock her out, paralyze her. Just, as long as the ref doesn't see. Oh, god damn. She punched her in the chin. Yes.
Yo, you done shooketh her.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my fuck, I thought she died. Oh
So
my gosh, dude. Oh crap. Can she walk though? Can she? Oh no, she's real messed up. My gosh. I can't imagine the guilt that might be running through his head.
Yeah.
Does it hurt much?
Don't hurt at all.
Oh, that's good.
Dude, fuck the bear, bro.
Yeah. There should be a level of she should have been disqualified from the game entirely a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not
So
the
people
game they were in, but the entire sport. She should have been banned.
Means my spinal cord's so broken, I'll never be able to fix it.
Yeah, she's done.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have dropped my hands. I shouldn't have turned. Always protect myself.
At this point, you cannot stress that. You can't change what happened. Don't suffer again about it.
Yeah. Easier said than done now. It's
sure, yeah.
It's your fault she's lying in there like that.
What?
You kept after me until I trained her. I knew I shouldn't have done it, her being a girl and all.
Well,
That's
I
not
mean,
why
with that reductive attitude, it's his parents' fault for giving birth to him. If you want to trace
Yeah.
it that far back, like my gosh.
And it's your fault for ever becoming a boxing coach because you shouldn't have
Yeah.
even. Yeah, so fuck you, buddy.
As soon as you're able to be moved, find some place where they've actually studied medicine.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know. I don't know if you can fix what she's got.
Yeah.
What is happening to her arms?
She developed skin ulcers because she couldn't change positions.
Oh,
Yeah, because she can't move. So it's like that happens if you're in prolonged laying in hospital beds for a long time. That can happen. Yeah.
Fly there, drive back.
Okay.
The rehab center Frankie found was a nice place.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
The respirators were always on.
Oh, she can't even breathe. That's so crazy.
Maggie's mama called to say they were all coming for a visit.
You know what? Stay home.
Frankie finally tracked them down. Learned they checked into their hotel 6 days earlier.
You gonna build a cabin, boss?
Me? No. I'll never quit. I like the stink too much, I guess. How about you? Would you like to go live in a cabin?
I could learn how to bake.
This is both inspiring and so sad at the same time. Like,
I know.
oh really?
Fuck these guys.
Don't you think you ought to go back to the hotel and change? You just know you've been here a week visiting Woody and Mickey.
Miriam can't go nowhere. If we could have taken her to Disneyland, we would have.
You could have.
Why didn't you come and see her? Why did it take you so long? Like, Lord
Yeah.
have mercy.
It's just some kind of legal thing.
Sorry, darling, but we ain't got a lot of time. Mr. Johnson's charging us a lot of money to be here to make sure this is done
Like
properly.
if something
Don't
happens
sign
to
it.
her-
Don't sign it.
Mr. Johnson says they can take my house.
I thought you didn't want the house.
Why don't you just leave it, and then I'll just read it to her later on.
Mr. John, with respect, this ain't your business.
Oh, but you dumbass. If you sign that, I'll be so
Dude,
pissed
if
off.
she signs this, well, how is she gonna sign this? With her mouth? I don't understand.
They'll just take her hand and they'll be like, he witnessed that she agreed to let probably the mom.
You sign that paper, it'll take care of your family the way your daddy would have wanted you to.
What a manipulative bitch. Oh my god, I hope you rot.
Did you see the fight, Mama?
You lost, Mary M. Ain't your fault the way I heard it, but you lost.
Oh, then you lost out on my
All right.
money. How about that?
Yeah, get out. Dude, oh, I'm getting... My blood is boiling right now.
Yeah, I don't think she signed it. She's not letting her.
Mama, you take Mardale and JD and get home. Before I tell that lawyer there that you're so worried about your welfare, you never signed those house papers like you're supposed to. So anytime I feel like it, I can sell that house from under your fat, lazy hillbilly ass.
Oh!
Yes, girl. Yes,
shit.
queen. Preach.
Nice try, lady.
Yeah, dicks.
Nice
All ya.
freaking try.
Y'all are too busy at Disney doing other bullshit. Fuck you.
And you know she ain't crying because of her daughter called her a hillbilly. She's crying because she didn't get it signed.
Oh, they thought for sure like this is gonna be easy. We're gonna get all of our assets. We're rich. Ooh.
Come on. Yo, I'd be going off. I'd be like, can someone move my damn leg in here? Like,
Please.
We might have to lose it, Maggie.
whose fault is that?
Okay, I don't think they're supposed to get. Yeah, that I don't know about all that. That's not supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure. It looks like they chopped it.
Oh wow. I'd be worried. I'd be like, well, how much time until I have to lose the next one? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
what's like, or how many? Oh my gosh.
I don't
it's a horrible
understand
way to live.
how it got that bad.
It's gonna be all right. Here.
She looks like she's like sick.
Oh, I see your voice, Mom.
Like I don't. It doesn't even look like she's
Yeah. I don't know what kind of nutrition they're giving her.
Yeah.
You need anything?
Need to know what my kushla means.
I think she earned this.
Well, you didn't win.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
You're the meanest man I ever met.
Anything you want.
Remember what my daddy did for Axel?
Not that.
Don't even think about that.
I mean, yeah, there's got to be ways to still enjoy life. I know it. I who am I to talk, right? But there's got to be something.
I got what I needed. I got it all.
My gosh. There's more.
Let him keep taking it away from me.
There's more to life.
I can't.
It's frustrating too. Well, I just got to say that for her situation, having that desire and not even being able to act upon it, I can't imagine that frustration. Not saying that you should kill yourself, but like not even having in her mind the choice to do it, you know?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, Maggot found her own solution.
How?
She'd bit her tongue.
She's just bleeding profusely.
Oh my gosh, is she? No, oh, it was the
sedative
stuff they injected. Yeah.
He stitched her up again, patted the tongue so she couldn't bite.
That's the other thing too. It's like even when you do find a solution, like you have people that are working to be like to completely counteract your solution.
Yeah, and she's so, it's so like, it hurts to see someone so positive being so desperate to like end themselves, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how thick she is, how hard it was to train her. She'd ask why this and why that and do it her own way anyway. But now she wants to die, and I just want to keep her with me.
I mean, he loves her at this point.
Yeah.
It's committing a sin by doing it. By keeping her alive, I'm killing her.
If you do this thing, you'll be lost.
Yeah.
You'll never find yourself again.
Even if she's asking for it, like you to do something like that to the person you love, how do you cope with that?
Yeah.
Like after the fact, during, even like before, he can't even cope with it.
Well, even if you convince yourself like I'm doing what they wish, like it's probably for the best, it's still, you're never going to convince yourself.
No, yeah.
You can tell yourself that, but you'll never.
Because then you're going to be like, what if I didn't, and they changed their mind later on, you know?
Mm.
There's no way of knowing if you just did it.
It wasn't your fault. I was wrong to say that.
You're damn right.
I killed her.
Don't say that. If she dies today, you know what her last thought would be? I think I did all right.
He knows her pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he might do it.
Yeah, I think he was kind of just maybe reassuring, like, listen, she goes out. She had, like, you know what I'm saying? She understands that she got her chance. She was on the top of the world. Like, a lot of people die without ever getting a shot. She had it. So
yeah, he's
it's
gonna
just,
do it.
but it's sad. Like, you know, it's an impossible decision to make for anyone to ever make.
How?
I'm going to disconnect your air machine. And you're going to go to sleep. And I'll give you a shot and you'll stay asleep. Makushla means my darling, my blood.
Wow.
Wow.
It was enough adrenaline to do the job a few times over. He didn't want her going through this again.
Just like that. He just lost another daughter, I'm sure, in his head. I never saw that coming. Not in a million years. No way in hell did I expect that this was going to be...
I don't think he had anything left.
Where the movie took us.
No, not at all.
I got to thinking what you said, Miss Scrap.
Oh.
Anybody can lose one fight.
Uh-oh.
Go and put your gloves on. You missed a lot of training.
He missed a lot more than just training. There's a lot that went down.
Frankie didn't leave a note, and nobody knew where he went. I'd hoped he'd gone to find you and ask you one more time to forgive him.
Oh, he's writing a letter to his daughter.
I think the whole thing was to his daughter.
No matter where he is, I thought you should know what kind of man your father really was.
Wow. I mean, holy shit, what a movie.
Gosh,
what a movie.
Unbelievable. All right, that was our reaction to $1 Million Baby. If you liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this or various other movies, as well as get 3 added movie reactions ahead of you, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Wow, what a turn of events. I mean, not in a million years did I think that is where this movie was headed. That was brutal. Really brutal. You know, and this was a great movie. First of all, I mean, this definitely. I mean, that ending is so strong. And it's starting from kind of like just the main aspects of the movie, kind of being about dedication, hope, motivation, this father-daughter relationship that formed, this you know, this love that existed between these two characters that, you know, it took a while for them to kind of, you know, get to that point, but just this amazing kind of like character study into Frankie and kind of who he was and what he was like was amazing to see. I really enjoyed the kind of twist at the end. Not necessarily, I mean, I guess it's a twist where we find out that you know, Scrap was narrating, or at least writing the letter to his daughter, trying to explain, because we don't know what happened between them, but kind of trying to explain who Frankie really was as a person, even though he might seem hard-headed, scrappy, or whatever. Again, we don't know why they split up, but it could have been something to do with his outlook on life, his attitude, or something like that. And maybe she didn't think he had as much of a heart as he did. And this was a story that kind of shows the level of sacrifice he's willing to make, the level of love and care he has for a person that he had just met recently, that was showing him this respect and this love back. So, you know, that it's pretty profound. It goes to show that everybody has some kind of love or care that they want to give out, even if it takes a while. But it also goes to show that you know, the way that someone's heart can open up in such intense situations. And that's just talking about Franklin or Frankie. Don't even get me started on Maggie, because, you know, Maggie was this just go-getter, positive, like all for it attitude. A lot like Danger, to be honest. And you know, we saw her just not give up, motivated, dedicated, nonstop. And she finally got to get trained and kind of live her dream, which was great. But then, like, my Lord, did everything change for her. And just this, you know, tough you know, kind of wake up call where she realizes like, I'm going to be like this forever, but she still has, it's this mix of like, I'm so happy that I had this dream fulfilled, but you know, she wants to leave this world still kind of in that vein, or in that like heat of the moment, or in that like time
Like at her
where
like at her peak almost, while she still has that like high of
right,
being, you know,
exactly.
what she
Yeah,
was.
yeah, exactly. And it's just a brutal mix of emotions of a movie, especially towards the end, and heavy themes, themes of suicide, themes of
Yeah.
um um you know, regret, guilt, like we saw, you know, Frankie talk about how we saw Eddie talk about Frankie, and how Frankie, you know, wishes he pulled him out of the fight and all this stuff. But just there was a lot going on in this movie. I'm trying not to like I'm breaking down a little bit just because of something about that ending was just brutal for me. But here, I'll let you go while I gather my thoughts a little bit. What were your thoughts of the movie?
Yeah, so it's interesting because I actually, in a sense, because I wasn't very close with this person, granted, I actually went to school with someone that had an event kind of like this happen, in the sense of they were just, obviously not going to give out names or anything, but basically they were going out, typical activities, I think skiing or snowboarding, and had an accident and ended up in the same situation, quadriplegic, can't move. And I guess one of the things that's different, one of the comparisons I drew was like, wow, you know, in the beginning, she is the same way that this person is. Like, this person's very like, even though they're in such a terrible situation, that added like, it was like still like the positive attitude, like, listen, you know, things, I'm still here, like, you know, I'm still here, I can still experience the world. I think that also shows the differences in like now versus the time period that this is in, because obviously there wasn't iPhones and all this. Like, this person has used social media and stuff to really be able to outreach and has connected with people all over. And I think that is a benefit of the times now, is that you can connect with other people that are in these situations, and it's easier to find resources for people to cope with these situations. I mean, even when I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, not comparing it to something like this, but it was very easy for me to find groups, reach out to other people, ask questions, you know what I'm saying? And you get to kind of bounce your feelings and get experiences and bounce it off of people. And I think that that's what hits hard about this, and it's so sad, is like, there wasn't much that he could do for her. All he could do was sit by her side and, you know, do what he could to try to find a doctor that could fix her. And, you know, when you're in that like solitude and that like thought of like, dude, this is gonna be the rest of my life, and you don't have anyone that can really relate to you, you know, it can drive you to have these like really sad thoughts and like being suicidal and everything. I thought that, like you said, this took a humongous twist. I didn't think that this was going to happen at all. I thought maybe we would see her like get injured, recover, and then she gets another shot at the title or something like that. But it took a completely like 180 twist on what I was expecting. And I love it for that, even though it was a very sad ending and twist that it took. I still love it for that, because it made the story a lot more unique than a typical sports drama that you would see. It's not just a run-of-the-mill, oh, and then she came back and she was on top of the world, she won the $1 million. It's like, no. And we even saw her family greedily try to take shit from her, you know, not give a shit. And she really only had Frankie left. And, you know, Frankie really only had her. Yeah, he had Scrap in a sense, I guess, and he had the gym, but she was like the daughter that he didn't have anymore. Yeah. And it's a very, very heavy film, very, very heavy topics. And it lures you in throughout like the first, you know, beginning of the movie. It lures you out all the way up into like the last 30 minutes and into like this feel good, kind of funny, like dope training. And then it's like, oh, wow, we're going to get really deep and cover a lot. So, I mean, shout out to Clint Eastwood for directing and producing. I mean, it was a fantastic movie. I thought it was absolutely out of this world. I'll tell you right, I'll spoiler. It's going to be my top tier cinema rating. So, but regardless, yeah. If you have anything else you want to say before we get in the rating, just stellar film, man.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, like, we'll talk about more of like the film aspects when we get into the rating, like the choreography and the action and the stuff like that and the writing. But I do love how, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking during the first portion of the movie, like, okay, I mean, you know, rough and tough guy opens his heart up and it's going to be a fun, you know, boxing movie where she comes out on top. You know, I was kind of lulled into that false sense of confidence that that was the movie we were getting. I was feeling like, you know, okay, this is a bit Gran Torino mixed with Rocky, a little
I was
mix
thinking,
of
yeah, like
both.
Rocky type of vibe.
Yeah. And just to get whiplash into this whole unique experience that covers the back half that also plays into the first half, because you need that setup, that emotional attachment with the characters, even the false sense of kind of security you get from previous movies to lure you into thinking that everything's going to be all right in the end. Just to kind of uppercut you, no pun intended, with a twist that kind of shows that it wasn't going to be all right. And I think it was just really good movie making and probably one of the best subversion of expectations I've ever seen in a movie. Not in the sense that, you know, like, oh, the twist was so crazy, like it wasn't like, you know, they were actually in a cartoon, like it wasn't like the craziest twist, but it was the most, like, probably one of the most unexpected things that I ever, like, that could have ever came from this movie. So I thought that they did a really good job at kind of just luring us into thinking like, oh, it was going to be something normal. Yeah, you know, I love the supporting characters. I love the environment that they set up kind of with boxing and kind of having kind of this ode to boxing in the first, you know, portion of the movie where they talk about how boxing is about respect, and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get into the rating. Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10 and we never give out zeros and we never give out 10s. Why? Because by giving out a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both those things are impossible to say. That is our subjective opinion. 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier. So we do give out decimal points like 9.9 and so on, if we so please. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this at a 9.2. I really enjoyed it. I thought the writing was excellently well done. Lots of callbacks, lots of great visual imagery. Morgan Freeman was perfect at narrating the letter written to the daughter. They did a really good job at kind of like, this was a well done drama. Like this is a movie that I think blended the idea of sports, drama, even some comedic moments. I think that this movie did a really good job at blending all the tones together. The score was integrated very well. The you know, they did a good job at having you kind of hear certain stories about certain characters and really start to like understand them and open up to them more and connect with them more. They make every character have some kind of emotional, you have some kind of emotional affiliation with. Like, you look at Frankie and you think like, this guy is he's like that tough dad. You look at Maggie and you think she's the go-getter. You look at Scrap and you think, you know, he's that guy with a kind heart that tries to look out for you. You know, you've got Danger, who you think, you know, he's just a greenie that wants to be in it. You know, but you look at, you know, Anthony Mackie's character and you're like, he's just that one, you know, that scumbag you get at the gym. You look at the Blue Bear and you're like, oh, she's just that, you know, grimy, dirty, cheating type of person. And they just have a good job at kind of separating the characters and all of them having a level of emotion that can be evoked from you. So that was really well done. The acting was phenomenal. Everyone did a really good job in this movie. I don't have complaints about anybody. I loved the kind of catalyst they had with Frankie's character with Willie, and how Willie decided to move over to Mickey over, but at the end of the day, it could have been, that could have been one of the reasons that he maybe pushed Maggie into getting a fight with the Blue Bear as early as he did, because he maybe thought, I don't want to lose Maggie the way I lost Willie. And that could have, that could be a lesson about sticking to your gut, even if it didn't work out the first time. So I really like that idea there. Overall, brilliant film, brilliant acting, brilliant. The pacing was absolutely brilliant. I will say there were a few lulls in the boxing area, because they were trying to get us emotionally invested in certain areas that weren't going to get paid off to that crazy twist at the end. So there were moments where I was like, why are we kind of doing this right now? But then it all paid off at the end, and like the end, the pacing was brilliant, because you're so wrapped into what's happened and how it's going to play out. So at the end of the day, I don't know, how would you rate that? A lull that it was there because we didn't know the twist, but now knowing the twist, I appreciate it more, but I still was in that lull in the moment because I didn't know that. So I don't know
it's kind of
if that's a
sticky.
negative or a positive. But yeah, overall, really great movie. I put it at 9.2, top tier cinema. What about you, Zay?
Yeah, I'm a little bit higher, like 9.35 for me. I think that, once again, when you are able to, like you said, subvert expectations, but do it so effectively, tastefully, and it was just completely well done, polished, clean, in the sense that they got us so emotionally invested into Maggie, into this championship fight, into Frankie and her relationship, and to have to see him make pretty much, literally kill, you could say, his daughter, because she was basically his new daughter in a sense. Not saying he didn't have a daughter, but that relationship was a father-daughter-esque relationship. Right. She lost her father. He didn't have his daughter. So that's what the relationship was. And for him to have to make that type of decision, for him to have to witness her family, who didn't give a fuck, who disrespected her, saying, oh, now what about my welfare? You bought me a house? I can't believe you bought me a house, my welfare. And then to try to have her assets signed over so that they could mooch off of her. And he has to sit there and he's like, I'm the one that's sitting here 24 hours a day, damn near every single day. I'm the one that's cleaning her down, calling doctors. You guys took 6 days and went to Disney. You know what I'm saying? So just the emotional roller coaster that they were able to put us on, and the acting, top tier acting from, Clint Eastwood. And I don't know who played Maggie, but she was fantastic as well.
I think that was Hilary Swank.
Okay. Morgan Freeman's character was good. It wasn't like it wasn't as like in depth for me as Clint Eastwood's character. It was more about Clint Eastwood and Maggie's relationship. Morgan Freeman was there, but he wasn't like a major focal point, but he was provided a lot of substance and, extra to the story, made the plot just, I think, stick a lot better. Plus with him narrating it, like anything he narrates, it's fantastic because it's Morgan Freeman. And yeah, just seeing the wide variety of characters you have. Like you described, you have Danger, who's just like kind of like Maggie's this go-getter, but he's just not refined, doesn't really have a shot. Then you have Maggie, who is this go-getter. Sure, she's a little bit older, but she's like, she has potential. Then you have Anthony Mackie's character. Clearly was a good boxer, too cocky. It was like, and then you had Willie, who was like the prize fighter that ends up leaving the gym, and Maggie kind of takes his place, being the prize fighter for Frankie. And again, being able to relate it to just things that I've actually like seen in real life, not just, on film or like on TV, but actually knowing someone that's kind of gone through a situation like this and being able to relate it. I feel like that makes these movies like that hit a little bit harder and kind of make you feel like, yeah, like, God, I don't know how some people do it. You got to be a strong person. And just a side note, if you ever are having thoughts like Maggie's having, man, make sure you try to reach out to people, talk to people. Obviously, her situation was pretty unique, but you know, there's always someone you can reach out to. There's groups. There's you never know. There's a lot of people probably going through the same situation you're going to, and it's usually a lot better to talk to someone rather than making a permanent decision like that. So
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
But score was great in it. I loved how you actually mentioned like the ventilator was kind of like a score because at that point, and it really was. So I loved when you said
the
that.
Tone like crazy.
Yeah, so you literally took the words right out of my mouth when you said that. It was fantastic. Again, acting, writing, stellar. Just once again, all around top tier cinema film. Great sports drama, unreal subversion of expectations. But I had an absolute blast, even though it ended on a very solemn note.
Yeah, well, with that being said, let's not end this on a solid note. A solemn note. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Feel free to stop in, tune in, say what's up, say hi. Let me know if you're from the channel. Let me know what your favorite reaction was. Maybe we can chit-chat about future reactions. And if you have Cam on there with me as well, then that's another way to engage with us in a live setting outside of our YouTube lives and outside of our YouTube videos. So we'd love to see you guys there. It's always a great time, play a variety of games. So make sure you check it out.
Yep, check it out. It's fantastic. With that being said, listen, y'all, if you're going to come up with a nickname for somebody, maybe just disclose what that is right away. The payoff with that name was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But don't plan on being in a situation like that. We'll see you on the next one. And peace.